Greetings and welcome back to the Trek Collector, and yes, I am back with another review. And before I start off this review, I would like to give a big shout out to my friend in the UK, Michael Curran, for being so sound and giving me a code to get this on ThinkGeek. So I got a nice money off deal, which made this very, very reasonable. I was going to kind of skip it, but you know, the price was right for me, so I jumped ahead and bought it. Just to get for you guys, just to show you what the ship is like and how the Bluetooth speaker is, because it's a Star Trek Next Generation Bluetooth speaker from FameTek. Now, this will cost you in Forbidden Planet £62.99 UK sterling. And in the US, go on to ThinkGeek's website, it is $59 US and 99 cents. So there you go. There's two places where you can get it, UK and Ireland, if you want, and in the US. So we're going to have a look at the boxing. It's very similar to Diamond Select, but I think that's more to do with the Star Trek and their license for official merchandise. We've seen that Diamond Select are changing their boxing for their re-releases of kits, and it seems very the same to McFarlane toys as well. USS Enterprise NCC 1701D Bluetooth speaker, engine noise, sleep machine by FameTek. Speaker, sound effects, LEDs, white noise. The Star Trek The Next Generation 30th logo, which I do like indeed. Ages 14 plus. Let's take a look at the side. We have Star Trek USS Enterprise NCC 1701D Bluetooth speaker with engine noise, emulator, LEDs and sound effects. Man, they keep repeating this stuff. Sound effects. NCC 1701D engine hum. That sounds interesting. Torpedo blast, warp acceleration, incoming transmission, 1 minute to auto destruct. Features LED engines, deflector dish and saucer section. I hope it would have a saucer section. 60-minute engine hum emulator. So that means the engine noise will stay on for 60 minutes. Nice. USB rechargeable battery. So we can recharge this with a USB. Try me button on sound effects. 12-inch long scale replica. So it's about half the size of the Diamond Select Enterprise. Diamond Select is about 18 inches, so just over half the size. Massive audio speaker system, which we will be testing out, and a nice little photograph of the Enterprise D. And on the back we have, what else have they got? The TNG Bluetooth com badge, which I didn't get because I just think it's a little bit too bulky. I'm a bit finicky about my stuff, guys. Captain Kirk Bluetooth speaker. Looks fairly funky and cool. And a Mr. Spock Bluetooth speaker. Well, I've gone for this one, so I think I'm sorted for Bluetooth speakers. We're basically going over exactly the same on the side of the box. TNG 30th logo, StarTrek.com, and FameTek. So I think this is the first thing I've got from FameTek. And again, same on the side. So we'll try the Try Me feature. Okay, so that's our engine noise. Very nice. Engage. Lovely. Ooh. 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 Mr. Worf.
Incoming transmission.
Now, there's something cool about this I do actually know, which I just discovered because I did this video already and I made a mistake with it. So I had to do it again. So I had to rebox everything for you guys. So I'm going to pause here and I'm going to take it out of the box for you guys. Okay, so we're back and she's still lit up nicely. So this is the way the box comes when we take it out. So we have our stand, which could do with something. Shame, I don't like the colour. Very similar to the Diamond Select stand, except with an addition that this stand ain't gonna break. Okay, nice and thick. I'm going to put that aside for a second so we'll go into our ship. I'm going to lift this up, and then underneath I think we have instructions and a USB stick. So, just standard packaging, and we have a nice little Delta with kind of like a warp speed effect heading towards the Delta. But nothing else interesting with the box. So, let's have a look at the ship. And I'm going to cheat. We're not going to look at the ship first. We're going to look at our instruction book first. So, we have our LED. So, it's a rechargeable battery, so obviously plug her in, and you plug her in at the front of the deflector dish, which I will show you in a few minutes. So we have congratulations, 1 year warranty, which is kind of cool. And we have this kind of property of USS Enterprise NCC 1701D. That's kind of cool. Now, I have gone through the instructions, so I'm going to put that aside anyway, guys. They are fairly straightforward. So let's get in and let's look at the ship. So, nice bit of detail, fairly similar to what Diamond Select did. So, little black stripes. Lifeboats are painted in there nicely. Nice crisp application. Only thing that annoys me with this is the same as the Diamond Select. I wish they kind of randomized and did maybe some white stripes. I think it just might make it look just that little bit better. NCC 1701D is on there nicely. USS Enterprise, our phasers are kind of like, or our transporter emitters are kind of like the wrong way around, which is a shame, but however. Like what they did here for the mobile ones, for the transporter emitters or transporter arrays, which is kind of fairly cool. We go into the back of the Shuttle Bay, and we've got our NCC 1701D, which is wrong color as far as I know, if I remember right. We've got our Enterprise there, which is fairly cool. The Arboretum Bay windows, come on guys, blue. Can someone actually get them blue? It would be really nice. Okay, phaser seems to be a little bit better. Impulse engines, not really too much done with them. Which is a shame, but whenever. Our Shuttle Bay, yet again, this is not the first time. I don't know what's going on here, guys. The Shuttle Bays aren't the same size. Our impulse is not great, like on the Diamond Select model, and I think, as far as I can remember, I think that's the same issue with the Eaglemoss Enterprise D. We'll continue on back there. The pinstriping is quite nice. Our Enterprise is in there, and our 1701's in there. Transporter emitters are the wrong color. Phaser banks are okay. We'll look at our warp nacelle. We're missing some grill lining in here, which is a shame. The cell seems nice, and we're missing some registry details here, some reaction control thrusters as well, which is a shame. But I suppose this does, the main function of this is a Bluetooth speaker. Now, here's another big disappointment. We're going to go in here, and the underside of the ship, it looks as though they ran out of budget for paint, which kind of bugs me because they did fairly all right. I understand it's a Bluetooth speaker, so I'm not too upset with the captain's yacht missing. Captain's yacht should be here. They got all the other detail in there, but no paint, no registry, which is a shame. And we got this lovely. I really wish they could come up with hiding that better or making it smaller or something. This is kind of off-putting where it sits into the stand, and their logo as well. Okay, I'm not going to give out with the logo. I think that's actually tastefully done. You get away with that, but really lacking detail with the paint, and it's just unfortunate as well. Like these screws, they could easily have plugged them. I know there's electrics inside, and if you do need to get at it and repair it or something like that, but come on, such a shame. So there's a lot of neglect for the under part of the ship, and we've got this. Oh, that's hideous. And again, this is something that Eaglemoss did as well on the Andrew Probert Enterprise C concept, without the neck being painted, which is just looks so wrong, which is sad. But I'm going to put this on the stand, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up its Bluetooth, and actually let's hear this speaker. That's its main function, so can't be too harsh because it's not just a model, but it's not that bad. It reminds me of the Playmates model actually quite a bit, except it doesn't have the buttons on the neck. But let's put it on its stand. Okay, so I'm just going to quick little fly around while she's on her stand. To me, the stand is very bland. I think they just must have used their budget for paint, unfortunately. That's the only thing I can think of there. Let's do some of the features. So, if I'm right, hold this down for 2 seconds. We'll switch it on. It's going to look for a Bluetooth signal.
Incoming transmission.
That's it connected to Bluetooth, which is fairly cool. So, while it's connected to Bluetooth, I cannot get it to do the engine hum. So, I'll leave that for a second. And the bridge mode doesn't work. Oh, there we go. It's gone into the engine hum. That'll stop in a second. So, I'm going to, while I have it connected to Bluetooth, let's try this out. No, I haven't got it connected at the moment. Hang on. Do it again. So I'm just going to switch it off. Switch it on. Hold it for 2 seconds. Hold it for 2 seconds. There we go.
Incoming transmission.
Now that means it's actually connected to Bluetooth, which is really cool. I do like that incoming transmission. I think that's actually a nice little touch.
Greetings, everyone. Irish Trekkie back with another Nerd Escape podcast.
Now, that's the speaker up full blast.
The fantastic Trek Collector Chris. How the hell are you today, buddy?
Not too bad. So we're speculating and theorising, which we normally... we got a few things.
Speaker halfway down, so...
Part of it, though.
It's a great fan. But you're going to tie in some fans, and we're going to mention some stuff that has been...
So good volume on the speaker.
quoted. We're not going to say who quoted them. It is out there if you do look, but it's...
Nice and crisp.
It's part of fun. We've done a little bit of research on this one, and it's going to be interesting to see what we get right, what we get wrong. But who cares? Bit of fun. Well, we're waiting for season 2 of Star Trek Discovery, which is due to air 2019.
Exactly. We're kind of... It's like we're rewinding the clock pre-season 1, where we're analysing the trailers and teasers and bits of information that were coming out as well. And yeah, we did get some stuff right and we got some stuff wrong, but you know, it's always good to have a bit of a surprise when you see episode 1. But yeah, we put the call out there to...
So that's myself and Damien on the Nerd Escape podcast, where we do a lot of Discovery chat, in case you haven't checked it out. For legal reasons, I can't really play any music, so I thought I would rob the Nerd Escape. So, and a little kind of plug for the show, in case any of you guys haven't checked that out, but I'm sure you all have. So that is the speaker. I'm going to disconnect to that to try and get our ambient, just in case you can't sleep at night and you need something nicely to put you to sleep. What better way to do it than listening to the hum of the Enterprise? Oh, baby, that would put me to sleep. An hour of that. Yep. How Geordie stays awake in engineering is beyond me, but that's quite nice. Well, I suppose he gets the hum of the warp core, but that is actually quite nice. So it's a nice little extra feature there. And then we'll try and... Do we get any of our... Yeah, that's our warp core. Our phasers, again. And that's it. Look, if we see as well, it's trying to reconnect to a Bluetooth device, which is flash and deflector edition, which is kind of cool.
Incoming transmission.
That I do like when it connects.
1 minute to auto-destruct.
Huh. Good luck. And that's it, guys. So, overall, I'm not going to be too harsh. I do think the biggest criticism is the fact that they didn't really do anything with the underside of the ship. They could have painted it. The neck and... just the underside of the ship. Otherwise than that, like, they are missing a few details, but it is a Bluetooth speaker. In my honest opinion, you're going to do something, do it right. It's nearly good, but if we do look at what the One company have done, they've made a Bluetooth communicator, and it's like from TOS, it's 100% accurate. And they've also done the TOS phasers, which is 100% accurate. And you know what I mean? All in all, it's about twice the price of this, so it's such a shame. Because, I would be happy to pay for a Bluetooth that would be more accurate. But, hey, maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. Let me know what you guys think. But overall, for the price I got this for, I am happy. I think it's a cool little novelty idea. I do need a Bluetooth speaker. And now I got one. And it's the Enterprise D. And that's from FameTek. So, guys, if you haven't checked out the channel, please do so. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon to stay alert to the channel. And also hit the like button. So that's it from me, guys. Slán go fóill, Iad ó, and till next time, take care.